Welcome to another video, where today we will be inspired by one of the most revered Stoic philosophers, Marcus Aurelius, to explore attitudes we can adopt to enrich our Christmas experience. Marcus Aurelius, known as the Philosopher Emperor, left an invaluable legacy of wisdom through his meditations and thoughts, which to this day resonate with depth and relevance. In this Christmas season, often fraught with expectation and turmoil, we can turn to the teachings of Marcus Aurelius for guidance and inspiration. After all, Christmas is not only a time of celebration and joy, but also an opportunity for reflection, personal growth, and strengthening human bonds. And who better than one of the greatest masters of Stoicism to guide us on this path? Let's therefore delve into the ideas of this great emperor and philosopher, and discover how to apply his teachings in practice during the Christmas season. From the importance of self-control and serenity in the face of adversity, to valuing simplicity and community, we will explore how Stoic principles can help us celebrate a more mindful and meaningful Christmas. So get ready for a journey of discovery and inspiration, as we explore together some attitudes to practice during the Christmas period, from the perspective of Marcus Aurelius. 1. Finding serenity and meaning in the Christmas spirit. In the way of Marcus Aurelius, Marco Aurelio, in his reflections, frequently emphasized the importance of acceptance and conscious presence as pillars for a balanced and virtuous life. At Christmas, a time when emotions can be heightened and expectations can create tension, the practice of acceptance becomes crucial. Taking inspiration from the philosopher emperor, we can learn to accept things as they are, without trying to force reality to conform to our ideals or desires. Acceptance in this context does not mean resignation or passivity. On the contrary, it's about recognizing and appreciating the beauty and uniqueness of each moment, even if it doesn't live up to our expectations. For example, if the festivities don't unfold exactly as planned, instead of becoming frustrated, we can find joy and gratitude in the experiences as they present themselves. Marco Aurelio also teaches us about conscious presence, being fully engaged in the present moment. During Christmas, this might mean slowing down, taking a deep breath, and really taking in the experience, whether that's listening intently to a loved one, appreciating the beauty of Christmas decorations, or even savoring every bite of a festive meal. By focusing on the here and now, we can free ourselves from worries about the past and anxiety about the future, finding genuine peace and satisfaction. This Stoic approach to Christmas encourages us to reflect on what we truly value and redefine our notion of celebration. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that happiness and peace of mind are not found in material possessions or external recognition, but in our ability to live according to our principles and to fully appreciate the small joys in life. In short, this Christmas can be an opportunity to practice acceptance and conscious presence in the way of Marcus Aurelius. In doing so, not only do we honor the spirit of Stoicism, but we may also discover a deeper, more fulfilling way to experience this festive season. 2. Expanding altruism and compassion during the Christmas season. Through the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, despite being an emperor, was known for his humility and compassion, values that are essential in Stoicism. At Christmas, these qualities can be especially cultivated and expressed. Drawing inspiration from Marcus Aurelius, we are encouraged to expand our generosity, not just in material terms, but also in our ability to offer kindness, time, and attention to others. Generosity and empathy at Christmas can take many forms, going beyond the traditional act of giving gifts. We can practice generosity of spirit by being patient and understanding with family members, especially in situations that would normally cause us stress or frustration. Instead of reacting impulsively, we can choose to respond with empathy and understanding, remembering that each person has their own struggles and challenges. Marco Aurelio also highlighted the importance of being useful to others. During Christmas, this can manifest itself through volunteering in community outreach, helping those in need, or simply being there for those who may feel alone or marginalized during this time of year. Such actions reflect the Stoic belief that everyone is part of a larger community, and that our own happiness is intrinsically linked to the well-being of others. Additionally, practicing empathy allows us to create a deeper connection with others. This can be as simple as listening carefully to a friend or family member's stories, or showing understanding and support to those who may be facing a difficult time. Christmas, from Marco Aurelio's perspective, is a time to nurture these human connections, recognizing that each interaction is an opportunity to practice kindness and understanding. In short, by adopting a Stoic approach inspired by Marcus Aurelius, we can transform the way we experience Christmas. This involves honing our ability to be generous-hearted and empathetic, recognizing that the true spirit of Christmas lies in our ability to connect with each other in meaningful and compassionate ways. 3. Experiencing an authentic Christmas aligned with the principles of nature. According to Marco Aurelio, Marcus Aurelius was a fervent advocate of living in accordance with nature, a fundamental belief in Stoicism. This idea extends to Christmas, encouraging us to seek a more authentic celebration, aligned with the natural rhythms of life, rather than surrendering to commercial excesses and social pressures that often characterize the season. Authenticity at Christmas can manifest itself in how we choose to celebrate. This may mean opting for a simpler, more intimate celebration that focuses on sharing quality time with family and friends, rather than big parties or extravagant gifts. It can also involve creating traditions that have special meaning for us and our loved ones, rather than simply following convention. Living in accordance with nature can also be interpreted as an invitation to reconnect with the natural world. In the context of Christmas, this could mean incorporating elements of nature into our decorations, such as leaves, pine cones and branches, or dedicating time to outdoor activities, enjoying the beauty and serenity of the natural environment during winter. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that harmony with nature does not only refer to the external world, but also to our internal nature. At Christmas, this translates into being in tune with our true feelings and needs, listening to our inner voice and respecting our limits. This might mean saying no to certain traditions or expectations that don't resonate with us, but instead creating spaces for activities that truly bring us joy and peace. In short, a Christmas inspired by the teachings of Marcus Aurelius is an opportunity to reflect on what is genuinely important to us, looking for ways to celebrate that are true to our values and in harmony with nature. This not only brings a sense of peace and satisfaction, but also helps us create a more meaningful and memorable celebration. 4. Adopting Stoic fortitude and adaptability in Christmas challenges. Inspired by Marco Aurelio, Marcus Aurelius, in his role as emperor and philosopher, faced countless adversities and uncertainties, and his reflections on resilience and adaptability are particularly relevant in the context of Christmas. This time of year, despite being festive, can bring with it challenges and unforeseen events, from family tensions to setbacks in party plans. Taking inspiration from Marcus Aurelius, we can learn to face such situations with a strong and adaptable mind. Stoic resilience at Christmas involves the ability to face adversity with serenity and pragmatism. This could mean staying calm when plans don't go as expected, or finding creative solutions to problems that arise. Rather than giving in to frustration or disappointment, a Stoic inspired by Marcus Aurelius seeks to maintain a balanced perspective, remembering that setbacks are a natural part of life. Flexibility is also a crucial Stoic virtue. At Christmas, this can translate into being open to changing plans, adapting to circumstances rather than rigidly clinging to preconceived ideas of how things should be. This does not mean abandoning traditions, but rather being willing to adjust them according to the needs and realities of the moment. Marco Aurelio reminds us of the importance of focusing on what is within our control and not worrying excessively about what is outside of it. At Christmas, this means recognizing that we cannot control the actions or reactions of others, but we can control our own response and attitude. This way, we can face the challenges of the Christmas season with an attitude of active acceptance, always seeking to maintain our internal balance. In short, by embracing Marcus Aurelius's lessons about resilience and flexibility, we can navigate the uncertainties of Christmas with a Stoic stance of fortitude and adaptability. This allows us to enjoy the season with deeper peace of mind, facing challenges wisely and staying focused on what really matters. 5. Exploring inner stillness and self-knowledge at Christmas. Inspired by the meditations of Marcus Aurelius, even though he was an emperor surrounded by countless obligations and people, deeply valued moments of solitude and introspection. During the Christmas period, a time often marked by hustle and bustle and social gatherings, the search for inner stillness and self-knowledge can be a revitalizing and enlightening refuge. By taking inspiration from Marcus Aurelius, we can find value in reflective solitude, especially during Christmas. This does not mean isolating ourselves, but rather creating conscious moments of solitude to reflect on our lives, our values, and our goals. This can be a time to meditate, journal, or simply sit in silence, contemplating the year that has passed and what is to come. Introspection at Christmas also allows us to reconnect with what really matters. Amid all the festivities and celebrations, it can be easy to lose sight of our true priorities and personal goals. Dedicating time to reflection allows us to reevaluate our choices and directions, aligning our future actions with our deepest principles. Additionally, reflective solitude during Christmas can be an opportunity to practice gratitude and appreciation for life's blessings. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the impermanence and transitory nature of human existence. By contemplating our own lives, we can cultivate a deeper appreciation for the present, the people we love, and the experiences that have shaped who we are. In short, this Christmas can be enriched with moments of solitude and introspection, inspired by the meditations of Marcus Aurelius. By embracing stillness and self-knowledge, we not only strengthen ourselves within, but also improve our ability to connect with others in more authentic and meaningful ways. 6. Harmonizing relationships with wisdom and compassion, inspired by Marcus Aurelius. Drawing inspiration from Marcus Aurelius, whose governance and writings reflect a deep understanding of human nature, we can approach the complex family and social dynamics of Christmas with a new perspective. Christmas is a time when relationships can be tested, and the practice of patience and tolerance becomes essential. Patience, according to the philosopher Emperor, is not just a passive virtue, but an active expression of strength and wisdom. In the often frenetic environment of Christmas, we can struggle to remain calm in the face of the pressures, unforeseen events and tensions that inevitably arise at family gatherings. This involves listening carefully, reserving quick judgments, and reacting with consideration and understanding. Tolerance, another crucial aspect of Marcus Aurelius's teachings, encourages us to accept and embrace differences. Each family member or friend brings their own personality, beliefs, and experiences to the festivities. Instead of expecting everyone to conform to a specific ideal, we can learn to appreciate the rich diversity of perspectives and temperaments. Practicing patience and tolerance at Christmas also involves recognizing our own limitations and imperfections. By becoming more aware of our flaws, we are able to offer ourselves and others the same compassion and understanding. This can lead to a more peaceful and harmonious Christmas, reducing conflicts and misunderstandings. In short, by adopting a Stoic approach to family and social relationships during Christmas, inspired by the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, we can create a more welcoming and understanding environment. Patience and tolerance not only improve our personal interactions, but they also help us cultivate a deeper sense of peace and gratitude during this special time of year. 7. Harmonizing festive joy with deep reflection. Inspired by Marco Aurelio, with his Stoic wisdom, teaches us to seek a balance between the external and internal aspects of life. During Christmas, this translates into finding a healthy middle ground between celebration and contemplation, between the joy of the festivities and deep reflection on the meaning and purpose of these celebrations. The celebration at Christmas, often characterized by parties, gift exchange and meetings, is an expression of joy and human communion. However, taking inspiration from Marcus Aurelius, we are invited not to lose ourselves completely in the material and social aspects of Christmas, but to also take time for silent contemplation, giving thanks and reflecting on experiences throughout the year. This balance between celebration and contemplation can be achieved in several ways. For example, you can dedicate a moment on Christmas Day to quiet meditation, a solitary walk, or reading texts that inspire reflection. This break from the festivities allows for introspection that enriches the Christmas experience, offering a space to reconnect with our deepest values and aspirations. Furthermore, this balance helps us maintain a healthy perspective on Christmas. Instead of seeing this time as just a succession of social events and obligations, we can see it as an opportunity to grow personally, strengthen our bonds, and reevaluate our priorities. In short, following the example of Marcus Aurelius, we can aspire to a Christmas that balances the joy of external celebrations with the richness of internal reflections. This balance not only makes Christmas more meaningful, but also keeps us aligned with the Stoic principles of moderation, gratitude, and self-knowledge. 8. Awakening to the beauty of everyday life in the Christmas spirit, in the way of Marcus Aurelius. Marco Aurelio, through his meditations, constantly reminds us of the importance of finding beauty and meaning in the little things in life. At Christmas, this perspective can completely transform our experience, encouraging us to cultivate gratitude and appreciate the small joys that often go unnoticed. Gratitude at a Stoic Christmas goes beyond recognizing great blessings. It's about a deep appreciation for simple moments, like the warmth of a conversation with a friend, the homey taste of food made with love, or the serenity of a winter night. By paying attention to these details, we can find a source of happiness and satisfaction that doesn't depend on grand gestures or expensive gifts. Taking inspiration from Marcus Aurelius, we can practice active gratitude at Christmas. This might involve writing a gratitude journal, sharing words of appreciation with those around us, or simply taking a moment to reflect on the many things we are grateful for. This practice helps to cultivate a positive state of mind and a more receptive and generous attitude. Furthermore, by recognizing the small joys, we also learn to value the present. Marco Aurelio emphasized the ephemerality of life and the importance of living fully in the current moment. In the context of Christmas, this means indulging in the experiences of the moment, whether participating in a family tradition, decorating the home, or simply enjoying the company of loved ones. In short, the last topic of this Stoic journey through Christmas invites us to open our eyes to the everyday wonders that surround us. Inspired by Marco Aurelio, we can transform our Christmas into a celebration of gratitude, appreciation for the little things, and wonder at the beauty of life, thus finding more authentic and lasting joy. Reflecting on the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, we realize that the true spirit of Christmas transcends the external celebrations, the twinkling lights, and the gifts under the tree. It resides, in fact, in the serenity of our inner being, in the strength of our resilience, in the depth of our gratitude, and in the richness of our human relationships. Along this journey, we were reminded of the importance of acceptance, conscious presence, generosity of spirit, and harmony in relationships. We were invited to seek a balance between celebration and contemplation, recognizing the beauty in small things and cultivating gratitude for everyday joys. This Christmas, inspired by the lessons of Marcus Aurelius, offers us a unique opportunity to practice Stoicism in a lively and vibrant way. Every moment of reflection, every act of kindness, every word of gratitude, and every gesture of understanding are steps towards a fuller and more meaningful life. May the lessons shared here resonate in our hearts and minds, not just during this festive season, but throughout every day of our lives. May we carry with us the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, applying it to our daily actions and interactions, transforming not only the way we experience Christmas, but also how we live every moment of our existence. In the name of a more conscious, reflective, and enriching Christmas celebration, I wish you all a Christmas filled with peace, joy, and wisdom. May this year's festivities reflect the best of the Stoic spirit and the depth of Marcus Aurelius's teachings. May everyone be with the Creator,